Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about something that I find super fun and exciting, and I feel like there's not much on YouTube about it, and that is seed swapping. Seed swapping is when you go ahead and you take stamps and you swap seeds with someone literally that you don't know on Facebook, a stranger, and you're going to be swapping stamps for seeds or seeds for seeds. So we're going to be talking about that today. It is so much fun, it's exciting, and a little bit of a fair warning, it is a little bit addictive. Kid you not, I'd be doing like the happy dance when new seeds would be arriving in the mailbox. I was like going out every day, checking to see what came in, and yeah, super, super exciting. So seed swapping. There are a couple of different groups that I am in on Facebook where you can go ahead and swap seeds. I will list those right here. And then also in the description, I will go ahead and put the links there. So that way, if you want to go ahead and see what it's all about, you can go ahead and click on them. So there's a couple of ways of going about it. There's actually two ways for swapping seeds. You can swap seeds for stamps, or you can swap seeds for seeds, like I said before. I mostly swapped a lot of seeds with stamps. So what that means is I would be sending someone an envelope with my name and address on it for stamps, or I might just be sending them an envelope and they'll just be sending it to me, and it costs me, $1.40 or ish. So it's about 73 cents, I want to say, for a stamp. It is a great way if you don't want to break the bank with buying seeds. I got so many perennial flowers, so many annuals, different vegetables and tomatoes especially, where I don't want to go ahead and spend anywhere from $2 to $7 on a specific type of tomato seed. I don't need a whole pack. 10 is plenty. And it's just a great way to try out new things without having to go ahead and spend a lot of money on multiple seed packets and, of course, shipping, which can be a bit of a struggle if you are just starting out and you don't want to spend a lot of money on shipping. So let's talk about swapping seeds for stamps. So I can go ahead and go online, and there's a couple of different ways you can say, hey, I'm in search of some Rebecca seeds. Does anyone have any? People will comment saying, yep, I have some. Just send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. And then I will go ahead and send you either a pinch or a tablespoon or 10, 20 seeds, whatever it is. There's so many different ways or I should say amounts that you can get. All right, everyone, I just wanted to show you a quick example of what swapping seeds for stamps looks like. So I am going to be using this envelope right here to send out. I am looking for some dahlia seeds that someone had available, and I just have to send a self-addressed stamped envelope, which I will have here, and one loose forever stamp. So I will be using 3 stamps in total to get these dahlia seeds. So what a lot of people like is when you just leave them a note, just saying what that you are sending a stamp for, just helps them be a little bit more organized. So I'm gonna write dahlia, and this is for the pom-pom mix. And I just won't write out everyone's address, but this will be what I'm gonna be sending. So I usually just go ahead and do that. And then I will be putting a stamp on the one. Again, this is the one that I will be putting in the mailbox, and this is the one that will be going inside. I will be putting a stamp on here, and then she asked for one loose forever stamp. So all I do is just cut it out. And then I like to put it in a little baggie just to make sure that, nothing happens to it. And it just makes it for a little bit more organization. It won't be just floating around. So that's all it is. So then what I would do is, once everything is filled out, I would take this one. This is the one, again, that she will be sending back to me. And I will just fold it into thirds, like so. And then I would go ahead and put it in here, seal it up, pop it in the mailbox, or go ahead and bring it to the post office. And it's as simple as that. So you just need some envelopes. Again, I like the ones with the self-stick because I just do not like licking envelopes. and then some stamps, and you're good to go. And then I just use sticky notes so that way they know what I am asking for, and it is as simple as that. Or you can swap seeds for seeds. So say for instance, I have all these black-eyed Susans that I harvested from my farm share. I went around, deadheaded them before the season ended, and then harvested them. I could say, hey, I'm looking for perennial flowers. In exchange, I can give you a teaspoon or a tablespoon of these black-eyed Susans. And so that way you're only, I don't want to say wasting, but you're only using one stamp. So I would just go ahead, take an envelope. Usually what I like to do is I like to put them in these like little baggies, or you could buy these little snack bags from your local grocery store. These are 2x3-inch ones that I ordered from Amazon. You would fill it up, label it, and then super important, which I learned a little bit later on, is that you need to, and you'll appreciate this when other people do it too, is you need to go ahead and pad them, because I didn't know at first that the envelope runs through a machine at the post office, and that machine can crush your seeds. So they do ask in a lot of groups for you to pad it. You can use bubble wrap, you can use leftover Amazon envelopes if you're like me and get Amazon coming all the time. Or we bought my daughter a new dollhouse for Christmas, so I saved all this like lightweight padding that they had in there, so that way I could recycle it and it wouldn't go just into the trash. So you can do a few different things, but you want to make sure that you pad it. So again, bubble wrap, Amazon bag, you could just put it in another envelope, just something so that it won't get crushed. All right, so you could do that. They play some fun games sometimes too, where you can go ahead and, you know, get a couple of seeds for 3 stamps. And I don't know, it's just really fun. I find it interesting getting things like, I have some orange kiss peppers I got from Missy in Pennsylvania. I got Mexican sunflowers from Nancy in Georgia. And a lot of these are self-harvested that they did in the fall, which I think is great. So I can plant it in the spring. I got blanket flower with pink and yellow tips from Jeannie in Montana. I got yellow pear tomatoes from Elizabeth in Tennessee. I got purple Cherokee tomatoes from Gloria that she harvested in September. Alice's Dream tomatoes I got from Apple Blossom Farm. So I tried writing where I got everything from, so that way also too, if I had some success or really liked it and I need more seeds and say I forgot to harvest them, I could get in touch with them and maybe get some more for the following year. So I really hope that you want to give seed swapping a try. Again, it is so much fun. You're just, you know, swapping with random people online, and, you know, you do go through a lot of stamps if you find that it's cheaper, I guess you could say, than buying whole seed packets from, say, Johnny Seeds or Burpees or M.I. Gardner or was Baker Creek, because, you know, shipping does add up too, especially, you know, with Johnny Seeds. I ordered 4 packets of seeds and it cost me a little over $8 for shipping. If I added a 5th packet, it went up to over $11 for shipping, and I'm like, I kind of can't afford that because I've already been splurging enough. So this is just a fun way to go ahead and, you know, get 10 seeds. You don't really need 25 tomato seeds unless you want to save them for next year. So it's a good way to get just a few amount, try new things, and if anything, you're just using up $1.40. So I hope you find that helpful. Definitely give it a try. Again, go to the description, check out the groups. If you're a little bit intimidated, just go ahead and read the pinned post. It'll explain a little bit better, or you can go ahead and watch people. You are in charge of your own communication, making sure that you show whoever you're sending your stamps or seeds to a photo before it goes in the mailbox. Super helpful, because I actually had a few of them get lost in the mail and people hold them for you. So it's good to know that you said, hey, well, I did send it, I can just resend it. And then if for whatever reason it shows up, I actually had some that I sent before Christmas and it arrived the 2nd week of January. So she was super sweet and sent them regardless, and she doesn't want my self-addressed stamped envelope to go to waste, so she's sending me some more, which I thought was very lovely of her. So give it a try. Again, thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to share this because I feel like there's not much about seed swapping, and again, I found it super fun, addicting. It's a great way to get like so many, I can't even tell you how many seeds in this binder that I have that are from flowers, like perennials and annuals, to herbs, things that I asked about, winter sewing items. I'm still learning. Again, it's my 2nd year, so I would be like, I just need some stuff for pollinators, and then you would get like 20 people responding saying, hey, I have this, I have this, I have this. And especially if they post pictures like, oh my gosh, I've never knew about this flower before. I have to have it. It is beautiful. Again, unless it's in a seed catalog or I see a picture of it, I don't know, I'm still learning. So I would go ahead and reach out to them about getting some seeds. And yeah, you kind of learn a lot about it, just even being in that group and just flipping through. And then some days they do fun games where it's like Throwaway Thursday or Stamp It Saturday. But yeah, definitely take a look. Can't wait to see what you come up with. Let me know down below in the comments if you've ever tried seed swapping or if you're in any of these groups. I have a ton of marigold seeds that if anyone wants them, go ahead and reach out. I would be happy to send them to you through the seed swapping so you can get a little bit of taste of it, because I mean, who doesn't have enough marigold seeds to go around? And again, please subscribe. We are going to be following my journey together, becoming, I don't know, a sufficient gardener, you know, getting my green thumb, learning how to plant. I'm going to be doing some more about seed starting and showing my setup soon. So have a great day. Bye.